Imagine this. You're walking outside after school, splashing in puddles, when suddenly, splat, something cold and slippery lands on your head. You look up, and fish are falling from the sky. Not toys, not leaves, real, wriggling fish. Are you dreaming? Is this a prank? Or did the clouds just turn into an aquarium? Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan, and today's story is going to make us splash. Let's dive into the unbelievable tale of the time it actually rained fish. Yes, really fish. It happened in a quiet, remote town called Manu in Australia, right on the edge of the desert. Not exactly the kind of place you'd expect a seafood surprise. In 2010, during the middle of a huge thunderstorm, the people of Manu were going about their day when suddenly, plop, a fish landed on someone's head. Splat! Another hit the dusty red ground. Thud, thud, thud. And a whole bunch flopped out of the sky like scaly little paratroopers. And guess what? These weren't just dead fish. Some were still alive, flipping and flapping like they had no idea how they got there. One man told the local news, "I was walking outside, and all of a sudden it started raining fish. I picked one up, and it was still wriggling." A group of kids ran around with plastic buckets, giggling and trying to scoop them up like a living video game. Even cooler, the fish were identified as spangled perch, a common freshwater fish in Australia. But here's the weird part. There's no river or lake anywhere near Manu. So how did they get there? Scientists think it all comes down to something called an updraft. That's when strong winds, usually during a storm, suck up lightweight things like leaves, insects, or even small animals up into the sky. If the storm is powerful enough, it can pick up fish from a river or pond, sometimes hundreds of kilometers away. Then, when the storm gets tired of carrying them, it just drops them. Boom. Fish rain. Believe it or not, this wasn't a one-time thing. It also rained fish in Manu in 1974, 2004, and even 2022. It's happened so often that locals kind of just shrug and say, "Oh yeah, fish rain. That's happening again?" Some people collect the fish for dinner. Others took selfies holding them up like trophies. One family even kept a fish in a bowl and named it Stormy. Oh, and here's the super fun fact. Fish rain has happened in other parts of the world too. In fact, it happens so often in Honduras that they call it lluvia de peces, the rain of fish. And they often have a festival to celebrate it. So, what would you do if fish started falling from the sky? Would you run inside screaming? Or grab a fishing net and try to catch your dinner? If it can rain fish, what else do you think could fall from the sky? Let your imagination fly. That's it for today's episode of Believe It or Not. So the next time someone tells you it's raining cats and dogs, why don't you ask them, has it ever rained fish? Because believe it or not, it really happened. And don't miss our next episode, where we meet one of the sneakiest sea creatures on Earth, an octopus that escaped from an aquarium and made a break for the ocean like a slimy little spy. You won't believe how smart it was. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.